I'm live. I hope that it's working now. We will see. Let me know if it's okay. The quality will only be 720p. But yeah, sorry about that. The internet is pretty bad at my place. So apologies for that, but we are back live. Thank you. Yes, hopefully this should be better. I'm streaming through my laptop now. So the quality should stay pretty good because I'm on the old Wi-Fi. Whereas on my phone, the Wi-Fi is broken. Mr. Adam Girani, the moderator, is back. Good news. That is good news. It's dark behind me because it is currently 24 minutes past 9 here in Bali. Guys, if you're in the stream, I would really appreciate it if you could check it out, if you could tweet it out. Sorry, if you could check it out. If you're in the stream, of course, you're checking it out. But yeah, we are back. Is it 100% that Timo Werner is coming to Chelsea? Yes. Chelsea have announced the signing. So it's big, big news. No, I'm not in the UK. I've not been in the UK for nearly 6 months. Yeah, I think the thing with Ruben that we've got to remember is it's going to be something very similar to that of Callum Hudson-Odoi, because when Callum Hudson-Odoi came back, he hasn't necessarily been as sharp. And there is a lot of fear with players of their age that they can get an injury like that so early and it can completely shatter their career. A big donation from Carefree Jacob. Should play Alonso at left wing back against City? Maybe. I think we could go with a 3-5-2, which means that we would see probably Alonso playing at the back in the left wing back role. Mason Mount impressed you, so therefore do we really need Kai Havertz? Yes, I would still say that we should go for Havertz, even though I trust in Mount and I think he's a very, very good player. I'm just going to do an Instagram story, guys. So get your comments in now. Yes, guys, swipe up. I'm currently live on the George Benson Football Channel on YouTube. There's the microphone. Here we go. Swipe up and check it out. Okay, sweet. Yo, some of you will just be on there on my IG story. Oh, so many of you in the comments. I love it. I absolutely love it. So, we just had another donation from Tom Sherritt. Who is my top 5 targets right now? It depends really what we're talking. If we're talking like in a realistic sense or like a dream Chelsea signing sense, I would say Alphonso Davies is the dream signing from Bayern Munich. I would like Kai Havertz at the club. I would like Jadon Sancho at the club. I would like Koulibaly at the club. And the other dream signing would probably be... It's a tough one. 5. We definitely don't need 5 players. We just had a £5 donation from Charlie Mott. What time is it in Bali? It's now 9:30 or approaching 9:30. Also, guys, if you're in the stream, I know that a lot of you have already hit the like button, but because it's a new stream, let's see if we can get the likes back up again. It's on 127 right now. There's 600 of you in here. Let's see if we can get the likes back up again. Do I think the Ronaldo to Chelsea rumours are false? Yes. I think there's going to be a lot of players linked with Chelsea this summer because of the money that they clearly have available. And there's plenty of teams that don't have money available. So, yeah, I think that it's going to be a case of, Chelsea will be linked with so many players from so many different clubs. All right, we're nearly back up to 700 viewers in the stream. That's awesome. Who's better, Ronaldo or Messi? This is like the most stereotypical question to ask someone with a football channel ever. But the thing is, I used to be like firmly in the Ronaldo camp. I've met Cristiano Ronaldo. He's a nice guy. He's an amazing footballer. But the more I watch Messi and the more I think about what they've done throughout their careers, the more I would say that it is Messi. We've got a little donation train hopping along right now. We've got Kaz Johnson with a £10 donation. That's the biggest one yet. Thank you very much, Kaz. No point buying all these cool players if we ain't got defence to back it. Can't knock Frank this season. He's done well. Let's wrap up the top four. Give the boys a rest. Fire the engine for another season. Yes, the weekend that we've just had is a very big one for Chelsea in terms of getting the top four. Everybody around us, apart from obviously Liverpool, well, Liverpool dropped points as well. Not that we're competing with Liverpool anymore this season, but everybody around us dropped points so that Chelsea are 5 points clear of fifth place Manchester United. And at the moment, City will not be allowed in the Champions League next season. So it'll be very, very big for Chelsea to get top four, maybe top five. And obviously for in the process of getting players, big name players coming in, the Champions League is a massive pull. So we'll see. Who's better, Kovacic or Jorginho? I think Kovacic is a better player. I don't think Kovacic had his best game yesterday, but I'm not really reading too much into it, to be honest. I've seen a lot of people on Chelsea social media going in on some of our players for the performance yesterday, even though we won the game. It's a bit like, come on, we've not had Chelsea for 3 flipping months. And we've just won, yet people are still trying to bash players for this or complain about a player for that. It's tough. Like, it's the first game back after a very, very long time. There's a lot of nerves in the world right now, not just for footballers. So I think it'll be a few games until we see all of our players back to their best. We just had a donation. Thank you very much to Ehide Borja. Probably just butchered the pronunciation of your name there. I apologize. Predictions for the Man City game. Okay, I'll give you an early prediction here. I think that Chelsea will get a result against City. I think we're going to beat Manchester City 3-2. It's a huge, huge statement. But I think we're going to be good at Stamford Bridge. I think we've struggled at the Bridge this season. But I think we'll be absolutely fine between now and the end of the season. And I think we'll beat City 3-2. I think City will absolutely hammer Burnley this evening. I think City will win like 4-0, 5-0 this evening. But, you know, don't write Chelsea off in that game. I've just seen some people say I should do a video about how Chelsea should build a title-winning defence. I've already done this video. I actually did it as a mini-series here on the channel. I did the defence, midfield and attack. And yeah, those videos are really good. So you should go and check out the playlist. It's Building Chelsea 2021. Seen a few people there say 2-2, 2-1 Chelsea against City. City to win 2-1. Come on, we've got to hope that we're going for the win here, surely. I'm sure the majority of you are Chelsea fans. Just had a donation from Henry. Thank you very much. What do I think of selling Kante? No. Did you not see how good he was? Did you not see how good he was in that game yesterday against Villa? Kepa hat-trick. Should we get a new keeper? I don't think we need one. I don't think we need one. City will hammer yous. All right, we'll see. We'll see. I'm confident we'll get the win. I am confident. Another Pulisic madness. It would be nice. It would be nice. His confidence, man. Like players like Pulisic, he came under a bit of scrutiny at the beginning of his Chelsea career, and then we saw big performances. So, you know, I think Pulisic is going to have a big end to the season. And as well as that, like he knows that with Chelsea signing Werner, with Chelsea being linked with Havertz, his position's under threat. His starting position. I'm not saying he doesn't have a career left at Chelsea. I'm saying like as a starter. Another donation from Sanjay Mariappan. Have I seen Werner play for Germany? Being a supporter of the German national team, I thought he was very poor in previous international matches. Do you know what? I'm not going to lie to you. I've not actually spent that much time watching German internationals. And I've not seen Werner play for Germany and remembered it. So, you know, I've seen him play for Leipzig and he's been very good there. So we'll take that for now. Just had another donation. Thank you very much from Dhruv Khan Walker. Will Jorginho have a future next season? I think Jorginho's Chelsea future is up in the air. at the moment. I think that his agent keep flirting with moves away. It doesn't sit very well with me. We know that Jorginho is a good player. We know that Maurizio Sarri loves Jorginho and that he would probably like to see him back with him at Juventus. But at this point, I think Jorginho will stay at Chelsea next season. Thank you for the donation. There's a huge chance that we could get third spot. Yeah, it was big. Watford's late equaliser was good for us in terms of going for third. Some people saying put the chat on slow mode. I don't know how to do that. How do I do that? I'm very new to this whole streaming thing. Damn, there's a lot of comments from you guys on here. This is awesome. Thoughts on Willian? I don't think he had the best game yesterday. Again, I think end product for Willian is always super frustrating. Very, very frustrating. Guys, we're almost at 1,000 viewers in the stream. If we could hit the like button, I would be very, very grateful. I know there were some technical issues earlier on today, but if you guys hit the like button, then it ends up helping out the stream get promoted by YouTube. We've had another donation from Social Chelsea. Thank you very much for the £2. Loving the content at the minute. Been watching every video. Thank you very much. There'll be brand new video out tomorrow, maybe 2 new videos out tomorrow. I felt like taking a day off today because I was super tired because obviously the Chelsea games are on very late here in Bali. So it was a late night for me last night doing the 6 Things We Learned video, which, by the way, has done incredibly well on the channel. So big thank you to that for that. Did I miss another donation? Yes, I just missed another donation. £6.66 from Kaz Johnson. If we have to get a new defender, who do I sacrifice? Zuma, Andreas, Fick, Tony. I think at this point, I don't know. It's a tough one. I like all of our centre-backs, but I don't think any of them are good enough to be Chelsea's number 1. I think they're all good centre-halves when partnered with someone better. I did see another donation there I'm trying to get hold of from Evan. Thank you for the €5 donation. Last day of the season, Leicester versus United and Chelsea Wolves. Wow. Is that really the last games of the season? Jeez. Got another donation from James Wolf. There's over 1,000 people in the stream as well. Thank you guys for rocking up. Poor performance from Christensen. I don't agree, man. I actually think Christensen was okay yesterday. I think he was much better than people gave him credit for. I think one mistake, yes, okay, positionally for the goal, he wasn't ideal. But I think he actually had a good game. I think his passing was good. I think he won most of his aerial battles. I think he's actually getting a lot more unfair stick. And I think Rudiger is actually worse yesterday than Christensen. So I'm not really buying into all of this hate right now for Christensen. How am I today? I'm actually good, thank you. Very good. How are you guys? Upamecano. Yeah, I think he's a good player. I'm seeing Henderson or Onana being spammed. Henderson is my choice for that one. Someone there says we should go for Alaba. It's possible. In the chat widget. Where's the chat widget? That's the thing. I don't see a widget. Apologies if I missed anyone's super chat. I didn't mean to. I'm trying to figure out how to put this in slow-mo. Just had another donation, $10 from Mac Ernest. Do we get Chilwell or Havertz? Of those 2 players, I'd rather have Havertz if we only had the choice of one, to be honest. 1,000 viewers, get in there. Let's go. Another donation from I'm Arlo. In my opinion, what do Chelsea need to improve on? Definitely defense. Like defending crosses, we are awful organized-wise when it comes to crosses. It's terrible. We need to fix that. And I think just generally the defence for Chelsea isn't good enough. We create enough chances. We're not perfect going forward. We need to convert more of these chances. Chelsea could be one of the top scorers in the division this season. We've scored quite a lot, but like we could be right up there near Manchester City with the amount of chances we actually create. So set pieces for me defensively and finishing going forward. Do I think we can beat Bayern Munich? Yeah, I do. Like people think I'm stupid, but I actually think we could win. Have a little drink. Thiago Silva on a free. I mean, it's one of those where there's no reason why we shouldn't go for Thiago Silva on a free. He's so experienced. But again, he's not going to be a long-term solution for Chelsea, I don't think. And I do think, obviously, he's had his best years. George is on the vodka. Definitely not. I'm on the H2O. Why am I in Bali? I came out here for a holiday at the beginning of the year, and then Corona hit. And then it was just a case of, well, I have so many friends here and I'm having such a good time. I can't go to the football, so I might as well stay. Just had a big donation, $10 from Benjamin Nielsen. Thank you very much, Benjamin. What does Tammy's future look like? With Ollie taking the front seat as Frank's preferred number 9 and Werner coming in, how hard should we really be pushing to get him to sign a new deal? I think we should be pushing Tammy to get a new deal regardless, because I still think he's a very good striker. He's had a good season. And obviously, as a Chelsea Academy graduate, we want to see him succeed. And I know he's good enough. He's scored 13 Premier League goals this season already. But we've got to remember that this coronavirus thing wasn't something that anybody chose. It was something that took football away and was out of the control of all of the players. No one had a choice. And Giroud was playing so well before that all happened that he probably deserved, based off of merit from his previous performances, he deserved to play in that game yesterday, and he scored again. So it's a case of, we got to praise Olivier Giroud for that. And yeah, I'd like to see Tammy still sign the new deal. We had another donation from Pierre Carolet. What about signing Saka? Yes, there is a lot of resemblances right now between Chelsea buying Ashley Cole all those years ago and going for Bukayo Saka. Arsenal are in absolute disarray at this moment in time. It's not even looking likely they're going to finish in the top half of the table, let alone European football for next season. The Champions League is done for Arsenal. A, in terms of the points. B, in terms of how bad they actually are. Like, they're awful. So yeah, I think Saka could be looking to leave, and he would actually be a great player for Chelsea to sign. Can play left back, left wing back, left wing. Like, he's such a versatile player, and it really goes with what Chelsea are trying to build at the moment. We're trying to build a team of versatile players who can all play in different positions, because Frank Lampard is a pragmatic manager when it comes to picking his tactics and formations. He likes to play in accordance to the weaknesses of the opposition and the strengths of the opposition. So it's interesting. I was seeing a few people say Ruben, Kante, Gilmore midfield. Yes, that would be quite exciting. I'm not going to lie. Damn, we got a lot of people in here right now. This is sick. See if we can get to 1,000 likes on the stream. I know you guys can do it. We hit nearly 10,000 likes on yesterday's video, which is absolutely mind-blowing. There's over 1,000 of you in here now. I know that we can hit 1,000 likes. Easy. Ben Chilwell Screamer. Yeah, that was a good goal. That was a very good goal. It was one of those where he didn't have the best game for Leicester. I was actually watching this one in a pub. And yeah, with a goal like that, it just shows the ability that he has. I just worry about his defensive attributes. And he's not really the best going forward. I do like Chilwell, but I just don't think he's the finished product. I really don't. A weekly stream. Yeah, I do want to start doing this more. It is very, very enjoyable. Watching me stream from Malaysia. Nice. That is pretty much next door to me right now. I'm in Indonesia. So, yeah, Malaysia is our next door neighbors. So let's see. Is there still any update on Havertz? I saw that Simon Johnson was tweeting about Kai Havertz. Alex Telles or Tagliafico. I actually think Tagliafico. I think Tagliafico is a better standing defender than Alex Telles. And I think defensively, in terms of like putting in flipping tackles and being in the right place from a defensive standpoint, is actually better for Chelsea right now than more aggressive forward player. Just had another donation from Charlie Mott. Thank you for the £2. Chelsea bought a left back. Who would I want it to be? I want it to be Alphonso Davies, but I don't think he's going to leave Bayern Munich for Chelsea. I think all of the left backs we're linked with are good and would definitely be improvements on what we've got now, which is the important thing to remember. When am I moving back to Europe? I'll come back to Europe when I can go to the football again. There's no point in me going back. Yeah, I miss my family and stuff, but, you know, life in Bali is good. So I'm happy here right now. Damn. Can I do a player rating series after the match? I know that there is somebody who Nini does that already. I don't just want to rip off someone else's series. Well, I know it's not really like his series because everyone rates players. It's been like in newspapers, radio, and whatever. But I think if I do it, I'll do it in a different way. Kaz Johnson, thank you very much for the donation again. We just had another 100. I don't know what currency that is, 100 something. It's been a pretty bad year, but the only good part was watching our Chelsea play and watching and waiting for uploads from GBFC and Football Therapy. Thank you very much. This year's been a weird year, all in all, for the world. It's been a weird year for me. At the start of the year was awful. Like January was probably the worst month I've ever had. And then it got better very quickly, like very good. And then Corona hit, and now life is flipping amazing. But it's funny how all that works. Now we've had another donation from Seb Wigley saying that Chilwell was poor defensively. Yeah, he wasn't ideal in that game. Great finish, though. No one can take that away from the geezer. 100 Indian rupees. Any update on the song that I was working on? At the moment, there's no update. My friend who is here, who is a DJ, he's an amazing DJ. If you want to follow him, his Instagram is this. And if you want to go and give his stuff a listen, you'll get an idea as to the kind of track that we're going to make together. He's incredible. So yeah, there's no progression in terms of what it's going to be yet. We have just decided that we're definitely going to do it. And both mine and Jazz's birthdays are in August. They're 10 days apart. So we're going to try and release it in accordance to my birthday, which is going to be sick. How many snakes have I seen so far in Bali? Touch wood, I've not seen any snakes this trip. $2 donation from Ryan Logan. Thank you very much. With Ziyech and Werner, Pulisic or Abraham. Tough. That is a tough one. I'd say Pulisic at this moment in time. Another donation from Kaz Johnson. Is Tilda with me in Bali? No, we're not together. We haven't been together for 6 months. Onana or Donnarumma? I would have Onana. I think he's a better shot stopper. DJ George. Yeah, there's other interests that I have in the world. Am I working in Bali? This is my work. Like the money that I make in my life is made from making these videos. The ads that play is basically what I take home every month. So this is my job, which is pretty cool. And I'm very lucky to have you guys watching the vids. What do I think about Callum Hudson-Odoi's future at Chelsea? I think he's got a big future still at Chelsea. He's obviously signed the new deal. Things haven't gone the way he'd have 100% liked them to, which isn't ideal. But I think obviously with all the off-the-field stuff that's happened with him, it's going to be a case of it's going to take him a while to get back to the standards that we're expecting of him. But he will get there. I'm sure of it. Better defender or Havertz as a focus signing right now? I think realistically we know that the defenders is pretty much a priority. But Havertz is still a player who is going to have a huge future in European football. So it'd be amazing to have him. Someone just said that I don't have any active subscribers because only 1,000 people are watching. Do you see how many views these videos get here on GBFC recently? Just saying, like we're doing all right. Like 50, 60,000 views a video. That's not dead. That's pretty good. Chelsea career mode. Yeah, I don't have a PlayStation here. And I got very bored of this FIFA very quickly. I think the next one I'll really like it because it's going to be a new PlayStation, the PS5. So we will do a Chelsea career mode on the PS5. Another donation. Thank you very much to Jake Lucier. Centre-backs we could realistically target this summer. I think there's actually no limit to the centre-backs that Chelsea could target. I think I could see us going for Nathan Ake. I think Bournemouth are probably going to get relegated. And if we do go for Ake, I kind of see him being just another one of the many centre-halves. I think if Chelsea are going to buy a centre-back, it needs to be someone who is someone who's going to come in and just walk straight into that first team. Obviously, when I did the video where we were building the Chelsea defence, I said we need a Van Dijk. And I think Van Dijk is the kind of mould that Chelsea needs to be looking for right now. Batshuayi can't even make the bench. Yeah, at this moment in time, it's looking like Michy Batshuayi's career at Chelsea is probably over. It's going to be tough for him to get anywhere near this side now that Olivier Giroud is doing so well and Timo Werner's signed. So I do think that it's time for Michy to move on. And if Chelsea can go ahead and get like 25, 20 mil for him, then we should take it. 1K viewers is very good. You know, I don't know anything about streaming. I don't know what's good, what's bad. But all I do know is that I flipping like streaming. So I think if you guys want to see more of it, then I will definitely be doing more streams. Upper Meccano, yes. I think he is going to be one that Chelsea will probably be looking at. Yes, we are 34 likes away from 1,000 likes on the stream. That is awesome. Only 3 dislikes as well. You guys are legends. Thoughts on Skriniar? Good defender. Very good defender. Another donation from Lucas. Yes, bro. Big up our time in Lille together. Thank you for the donation, mate. Appreciate it. Will we see more videos of me and Jan? Yes, I'm supposed to be filming with Jan after this live stream. So I'll be filming with Jan for his channel, and then we'll probably do another one for my channel soon. Ben Robron, enjoying the content, George. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. When does the transfer window open? July the 1st, I believe. So we're getting close to the transfer window opening. I might be wrong with that. I think there may be some changes to the way that the transfer window format's going to be this summer. So we'll see. Come to Malaysia. I might be going to Malaysia. One of my housemates has a place in Kuala Lumpur. So I might be doing a trip there later on this summer. Also need a new iPhone. So I'll probably buy one in Malaysia. Do I think that Ethan Ampadu could be the defender that we need? Yes, I actually think that Ampadu will stay at Chelsea next season. I think, again, he'll be another option in so many different positions, be it centre-half, CDM. I think that Ampadu is a great player for Chelsea to have available. We've got so many good players, guys. So many good players. Ooh. Thank you very much, Bobby Joseph. I am definitely going to be streaming a lot more. I absolutely love doing this. Just reading the chat, it gives me a chance to connect with you guys a little bit more. Because obviously when I make the videos, it's kind of all based off of what I have thought about for the videos. And I can't really react live to what you guys are saying as feedback. So the live streams are awesome. So another 100 rupee donation. Thank you very much to Ujan Natik. Appreciate that. Thank you for all the donations, guys. All the donations go directly to supporting me as a creator. I'm trying to invest in some new graphics and some graphic packs to make the videos look better so that I can add more information to the videos. Yes, Mr. Adam Girani is going there with a big comment, getting people to follow my social media. I will put it, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Mr. George Benson. Boom. I wish you could pin comments. That would be good. Yeah, there will be a live stream for the game against City, which will be amazing. To actually do a stream like this during the games will be so much fun. And if there's already 1,000 people watching this one, and this is just like a Monday afternoon, it's going to be amazing. Another donation. Thank you, Pierre Carolet, for the £2. Should Chelsea extend Azpilicueta post 2022? Yes, I think we still have a lot to get from Azpilicueta. I think, again, we just see yesterday how 2 assists from him in the space of 3 minutes changed the game for Chelsea. So, he's still got a lot to offer, be that right back, be that on the right centre-back position of a back three, be it left back. He's Chelsea's captain as well. And I think he's been so good for us over the years. One of the bargain signings of the Abramovich era. Thank you very much, Russell, for I don't know what currency that is, but thank you for the donation. Why do Chelsea fans give Ross so much hate? I think it's because he's so inconsistent. I think the problem with Ross Barkley is that we know he's got the ability. It's always been a case of the word potential with Ross. And he's never consistent enough, which sucks. Do I feel like there's a chance of Conor Gallagher breaking into the first team? I think it's going to be tough for Conor. There's a lot of players competing with his position. God, if he knows, a lot of players competing in the position that he's looking for. But I've watched him play a lot, and I think he's a very good player, and I think he does definitely have a future at the club. He's just got to be very patient. If you read this, I will laugh. There you go. Have a nice little laugh, Mr. Harry. Offer Bayer Leverkusen 50 million. Why am I always sniffing and touching my nose? Because I've got an air conditioning unit, like literally on my face. So it always gives me a cold. Tino Angerin or Kai Havertz? I think that we can all agree that Havertz is the more complete player right now. But I think Tino Angerin has got a very bright future at Chelsea for sure. Is Romagnoli good? Yes. Best Sam, thank you very much for the $2 donation. Video idea, best bargain signings for Chelsea. Yeah, kind of. I think I've kind of done videos like that already. Another donation from Savio Jonas, £2 donation. George, who do I think we will sign? I'd like to see Havertz. We've got loads of donations coming in right now, guys, so I'm going to go through them all. Russell with a $5 Singapore donation. Do I think Havertz is waiting to see if Chelsea can get top 4? I think Havertz is just waiting to see who makes an offer for him at this point. I think that he knows that he's going to have all of the big clubs in Europe who have got money to spend looking for his signature. He knows that Bayer Leverkusen would like to see him stay at the club. Bayer Leverkusen can still get the top 4 in Champions League and the Bundesliga. I don't think they will, but they could. And obviously with Bayern Munich ruling themselves out, Chelsea are one of the teams who could be closest. You've had another 20 crown donation. Matthias de Ligt. I think there's definitely a deal that could be offered to Juventus to get de Ligt from Juve if Chelsea are offering them Jorginho, potentially. Another donation from Tommy. Thank you for that one. I don't think I missed any. I just got a text from a friend. Oh dear, that's hilarious. Okay. Charlie Masonda, future at Chelsea finished. I think it's tough for Masonda because we've always talked about potential. We've always talked about a player that's got undoubted ability, but so many injuries for Masonda means that all of his development has been stunted. The opportunities he could have had at Chelsea, he was never able to take them. So it's a tough one. Obviously, I'd like to see him have a future at Chelsea, but I think obviously now with the signing of Werner, you've got Hudson-Odoi, you've got Pulisic, you've got Ziyech, so many players, guys. It will be near impossible for Charlie Masonda to break into this team. I'm seeing people say Marco van Ginkel. Yeah, he's been offered an extension of his deal, Marco van Ginkel. I don't know. Like, again, it's kind of similar to that of Charlie Masonda, where injuries have stopped him. We just had a £5 donation from Tommy. Where do I think Hudson-Odoi fits into our plans next year? Is there a potential loan move out to Leipzig and a kind of switch? No, I think Hudson-Odoi will definitely be having a part to play next season. You've got to remember that Chelsea will be looking to be playing Champions League, will want to do well in every competition. So Hudson-Odoi's time will come, and I think we know that his ceiling of quality is very high. So we've just got to see him performing more often. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, Libero, for the donation. Havertz and Ziyech both left-footed. Affects the balance. Yeah, but Chelsea have got a lot of right-footed players as well. Billy Gilmore to start against Man City. I don't think he will. I think Jorginho will be in the team for City. Guys, stop. This guy keeps spamming. I'm going to remove him from the channel. United top 4. You know what? I think United are going to miss out on the top 4 by the smallest of margins. If you saw my Premier League prediction series for the restart, you'll see that I've predicted Chelsea to finish 3rd and Leicester to finish 4th, ahead on goal difference. We just had another donation come in from Evan. Barkley and cash for Havertz a possibility. That's something that I think is actually a really good idea. But I do think that Ross Barkley will want to stay in England. So I don't know if the player will be keen on the move to Bayer Leverkusen. And Bayer Leverkusen would also probably be a step down for Barkley in terms of his career. You're hoping Leicester's poor form continues. I mean, it's only a draw against Watford. They didn't lose. Thoughts on the Henderson links? Yeah, he's a good goalkeeper. He's a very good goalkeeper. There's just a few issues with that one. Chelsea probably won't be trying to sign him as a second choice. Henderson won't want to come as a second choice. United probably won't want to sell to Chelsea. And Kepa, it's going to be very hard for Chelsea to recoup that money. Thank you for the £1 donation, Kenzino. I appreciate that. Kai or Hakim? It's a tough one. Very, very tough one. Ziyech is more of a complete player in terms of being in his prime. Havertz is a player with a very high ceiling of ability in the potential conversation. So, he could still become one of the best players, if not the best midfielder in the world, I think, with Havertz. So that's a tough one. Let me know your thoughts on that in the comments. Ziyech or Bruno? Bruno's a very good player. I still think Chelsea should have gone for Bruno Fernandes, but we didn't. Did I see the Ronaldo transfer rumour to Chelsea? Yes, I did. Apparently we're leading the race for Havertz. Yes, I have also seen that we're leading the race, but it's a long race. I don't think Havertz is going to make a decision himself for a while. So yeah, Chelsea are going to be having to put in a decent bid, I think, and offer him a start. Guys, we're doing very, very well in this stream right now. Still over 1,000. Apparently, Havertz liked Rudiger's post. Yeah, but Havertz is also German, and so is Rudiger. Thank you for the donation again, Kenzino. Appreciate it. Will Chelsea still do business this summer? Yes, there is still business to come out of Chelsea Football Club. I think we'll still see 3 more new signings that aren't Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner. Big donation from George Butler. Massive thank you for the £10. Love the videos, George. Will I be back in London for Matchday vlogs next season? My plan at the moment is to go back to the UK next spring. I'm probably going to be here in Bali for at least another year. Obviously, we don't know anything about what's going to happen with this coronavirus crap. But yeah, I will be back at Stamford Bridge at some point. Goal of the season has got to be Fick's goal against Wolves, surely. Do I live in Southwest London? No, I don't have any place in the UK anymore. When I go back, I'll be going back to live with my family for a while. I probably won't be renting anywhere in England for a bit. Well, I might do. I don't know. I just love life in Bali. It's amazing. Gerard or Scholes? Gerard. Would I take David Alaba from Bayern since Davis is coming through? Yeah, I think Alaba's going to be looking to leave Bayern. So I think that would be a very good option for Chelsea. We've got to remember, even though Alaba's been around for a long time, he's only 27 years old. Score predictions for Chelsea City. I said 3-2 to Chelsea earlier today. Yeah, I understand how hard it is now to stay up and watch the football. I think for the City game, it kicks off at 3:15. So I think I'm just going to go to sleep super early. Or I don't know. I don't know. I think I'll have to go to bed early on Thursday night, but I'll be live 30 minutes prior to kickoff so that we can go through the team news. Thoughts on Tomori? A brilliant player. I think Tomori has got a very bright future at Chelsea. At the moment, it's tough for him to get into the team. But I think this season, in terms of his own understanding, I think we've actually seen Tomori play more minutes than he might have expected this season, which is great news. Just made somebody a mod because I've seen them comment quite a lot. And you won't be able to sleep the night against City. As long as I wake up on time. That's the important bit. I'll probably try and go to bed at like 8. We're on 1.2k likes. Yes. Thank you for everyone who's liking the stream. I appreciate it. If you haven't yet hit the like button, make sure you do so. And if you're watching this and you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you also subscribe. We're absolutely crushing the subs at the moment. It's awesome. It's going to be lit. Yeah, it is. Kazawa to Chelsea. Yes. So Chelsea are linked with PSG left back Kazawa. There is the potential that he might sign a new deal if PSG offer him the new deal, but it would be a free agent. So he's a good player. But again, I don't know if he's better. Oh, I've just had a notification through from the Chelsea app. Someone's left the club. Let me see who it was. We just had 2 donations come in. First one is from Best Sam. Would rather spend big money on a defender than Kai. Another one from Ujan Natik. Chilwell or Tagliafico, who's more realistic? I think Chelsea are very close to signing Chilwell, if I'm honest. Okay, so the news from Chelsea is that Mario Pasalic has signed for Atalanta on a permanent deal. Midfielder currently spending his second year on loan at the Italian side and will now join them permanently ahead of next season. Yeah, so Mario Pasalic has signed full-time for Atalanta now. Breaking news. Yes, guys, welcome back to a new video. Welcome to the George Benson Football Channel. Yes. Guys, I have a question, okay? There's over 1,100 people in here right now. I've been having conversations with my friends here in Bali about releasing some products for you lot. And I think that the Yes Guys phrase is definitely something that we should look to make into a brand of some sort. Would you guys be interested in some Yes Guys? A Yes Guys mug is what I was thinking. That we can sit when I'm making my videos and I do my intro and it's like, Yes Guys. It's just like on the bottom of the mug. Do you know what I mean? Would that be sick? So like you take a sip of it and it just says Yes Guys on the bottom of the mug. just spam the chat if you want to, if you would buy one. Like, it would be cool. Another donation from Evan. Any updates on whether new signings can play Champions League? It's not been decided yet. Can you DM me my Ampadu chant on Instagram? Thank you for the £5 donation. Max Aldridge. Yes, you can. Okay, there is a lot of interest in the Yes Guys mug. Okay, if that's the case, then I need someone to design it for me. If you want to design it, I will pay the best designer. Yes guys and no guys. Does Ampadu have a future at Chelsea? Yes, I definitely think so. I actually did not expect so many of you guys to want the Yes Guys mug. That's awesome. Stamford Bridge. The problem is I've got to be very careful with anything I brand, because Chelsea Football Club will not be happy if I start like stealing too many Chelsea related products. So the products that I sell can't really be Chelsea products. They have to be GBFC products, which is why this channel is George Benson Football as opposed to George Benson Chelsea, because as a brand, it's much safer for me to not have Chelsea in my name, even though I do some work sometimes with the football club directly. I'd rather just not get into any like legal stuff with Chelsea. Was I in the YouTube All-Stars versus Sidemen match? I was. Do I know Swedish? Ja, absolut. Jag pratar svenska. Lite. Liten, I think it is. Liten or lite? I don't know. I haven't spoke Swedish for a while. I need to get back into the flow. De Ligt should be our priority. He would be a good signing. I think there's definitely a deal that Chelsea could do with Matthias de Ligt and Juventus. We all know that they want to go for Jorginho. I think Maurizio Sarri would absolutely love that one. He'd be lapping it up. You're Swedish. Nice one. We just, speaking of Swedish, that was crazy. We just had a 25 Swedish crown donation. Tack så mycket. How did Yes Guys start? I don't know. Like I've been on YouTube for like 9 years, and I've always changed my intros. I've always tried to make my intros like super high energy. I always think it's important at the start of any YouTube video to like get people's attention. And Yes Guys is the first thing that came to my mind when I was thinking of a new intro. So yeah, I think it's unique. I don't think anyone else does Yes Guys. If they do, then well, they need to flip in. Give me some money for it. I'll get it. My opinions on Stockholm. Beautiful place. I do like Stockholm a lot. Apparently, we fouled Grealish 11 times. Yeah, but that's no different to any other club. Jack Grealish is the most fouled player in the Premier League this season. Only because Eden Hazard isn't there. Umtiti, that could be a potential signing. We need a ball-playing midfielder. Okay. Have I ever visited Finland? Yes, I've been to Finland. Shout out to the Finnish. FA Cup chance. I think Chelsea are one of the favourites for the FA Cup, in my opinion. I think we'll win the FA Cup. It would be insane in Frank Lampard's first season. When was the last time I spoke to the Sidemen? I've not spoken to the Sidemen for a while. I can't remember the last person I spoke to. Make a chant for Ziyech. I've been trying to think of a chant for Hakim Ziyech. I did make an amazing Billy Gilmore chant earlier today, but I'm not going to say it right now because I need to perfect it first. I don't want someone stealing it and then changing it. So I'm going to work on it and then I'll tweet it at some point. It's a very good one. Have I ever been to Ireland? Yes. Have I ever been to America? Yes, many times. Why was Jorginho not available? Jorginho was suspended for the game against Villa. Damn. N'Golo or De Bruyne? I think De Bruyne is probably the best midfielder in the world. It's a tough one because they both play in different positions, but I think De Bruyne is just so good. So good. Whereabouts in Ireland did I go? I went to Galway and I've been to Dublin. Spent like 4 days in Dublin and spent a day in Galway, which is good. Alaba could fit in left back or centre back. I think if Chelsea are going to play three at the back, Alaba would be an amazing player to have in the team. Imagine like an Alaba left centre back doing like a Sheffield United-esque overlapping centre back run beyond Marcus Alonso so that Alonso cuts inside. Could just imagine that, like Alaba going down the left, overlapping from Alonso. Alonso comes into the middle. He'd score so many goals. So many goals. Fabrizio Romano confirms a Pulisic move. Yes, he has. He is a player who's leaving Chelsea this summer. You've got to remember that every player we sell is good for Chelsea in the sense of building the transfer budget more. So if we sell Mario Pulisic, it could be that little extra cash that Chelsea need to then go ahead and spend the extra money to get someone like Havertz. Grady Moyer, thank you for the $5. For $5, name my 5 most hated teams. 5 most hated teams are Spurs, Arsenal, Barcelona. Who else do I hate? I hate Reading Football Club, and I hate West Brom. There you go. Which left-footed centre-back should Chelsea buy? I hate Barcelona because of the way they always surround the referee. I think of all of the clubs in the world, Barcelona are by far the worst at surrounding the ref. I hate it. I just remember that game. I was watching the highlights the other day of the game where, Essien scored that incredible volley and then Iniesta got the late goal. Like the game that was an absolute flipping crime. Didier Drogba said it was an effing disgrace. You remember? The 1-1 draw where we lost on away goals. Damn. 1,000 people unsubscribed after I gave that list. Yeah, I don't really care. Like, if people are going to unsubscribe because I don't like their team, then come on. Thank you very much for that donation. Good riddance. Don't like Man United. To be honest, I actually respect Man United as a club. I also respect Liverpool. I've got a lot of friends who are Liverpool fans. I've got as many Liverpool fan friends as I do Chelsea. And even though obviously Chelsea and Liverpool don't really like one another, I don't really dislike Liverpool that much. I've just seen someone with a George Benson name. Are you kidding me? George Benson all the way. What a hero. Thank you. Enjoying this, guys. I'm absolutely loving doing this live stream. We've been going for like an hour now, which is awesome. How much do I like America? I love America. I love the US. Every time I go to the US, I have fun. The only thing is, I don't really want to go to the US at the moment because there's so much wrong with the country. There's so much wrong with so many people in that country. Same as everywhere, to be honest, but George, is there any news about Kai? The only news there is about Kai Havertz at the moment is that it is supposedly Chelsea that are in the driving seat, which is big. It's big, big news. I think it's going to be tough to sign him. Stay in Bali. Yes, I will be staying in Bali. We need some new chants at the bridge. What's happening with lockdown where I am? To be honest, we haven't really had a lockdown. We've had like a 3-week period of time a few months ago where everything was closed. But now everything's back open again. I've been going to a few parties recently. Corona levels are very low here in Bali. So I'm probably in the best place in the world right now in terms of like avoiding this virus. Yeah, if Bayer Leverkusen don't qualify for the Champions League, they will have to lower their price because Havertz will be pushing for a move away. He'll probably hand in a transfer request. So if they don't get it, they're going out. Thank you very much for the donation. Alexander Vojnovic, odds on 5th place getting Champions League football. I think it's looking quite high. But at the same time, if there's any team that's going to get away with it, Man City will be the team to get away with it. So don't be too surprised if Man City do get to play Champions League football next season. Another donation from Vic Mason. Thank you very much for the 20 Norwegian crowns. Should Chelsea buy centre-back? And if so, who? Koulibaly again. Yes. Sancho will go to Man United. We'll see. I'm not sure. I don't know. I think United need to work fast if they're going to get him. The greatest Chelsea side ever, and why? I think just because of the spine of the team and the quality of the defence. The team that won the league in 2005 was absolutely ridiculous. The Carvalho-John Terry partnership was insane. We love you, Chelsea. We do. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. We love you, Chelsea. We do. Love you, Chelsea. We do. Love you, Chelsea. We do. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. Tips for new YouTubers. Just be consistent and do it for the right reasons. Don't do it because you want to get rich, because trust me, it's very difficult to get rich on YouTube. Do it because you love making content and you love sharing your opinions. That's the reason I started. That's still the reason I do it now. It just so happens to be my job now, which is amazing. But yeah, do it for the right reasons is what I'd say is my advice. Oh, we just had another donation from Minella for $5. Sing the Ruben Neves chant for Ziyech. I don't know the Ruben Neves chant. You're going to have to inform me as to what it is. I don't know what it is. We've had another donation from OG Jonesy. We just sold Mario Pasalic for 15 million. That is brilliant business for Chelsea. And if you remember, on the George Benson Football Channel, we've said that 15 million quid could be the difference between Chelsea making a bid for Havertz that Bayer Leverkusen are willing to accept or not. So if we've just made 15 million from Pasalic to Atalanta, then that can be directly invested into being the difference maker in Chelsea's bids for Havertz. And I would actually say, if you're watching this stream now, keep an eye on this, because Chelsea are going to make a bid for Havertz soon. In the next 3 days, I think we're going to make a bid for Havertz. Another donation. Thank you to Adam Bogabiri. I personally think buying Kai is a waste of money with who we have. And we should be focusing on getting Koulibaly and TT or Upamecano. Your thoughts? I think when a player like Havertz is available, you need to look at where he's going to go in the future. And I think that even if Chelsea were to sign Havertz now for 80 million, in about 3 or 4 years, you could already be looking at double what they invest in him to sell him. Because he's obviously still so young and he's already very good. And I think his potential is incredibly high. So it's an investment for Chelsea. It's a lot of money, but it's also an investment for the future. How do we miss out on Alisson? That is one of the ones that's frustrating. May George have just predicted the future again? Well, wouldn't be the first time, you know. Chelsea versus Leicester prediction. I think we'll beat Leicester 2-1. I know that I'm very optimistic right now in terms of how Chelsea are going to do. Shrimp Squad, can you please stop spamming the same message over and over again? Mods, can we mute this guy for 300 seconds or whatever? I've just seen 2 people mention a Discord. If you go to the description, you guys can join my Discord server. It's only $1 per month. If you want to support me directly, it's $1. Yeah. Thank you for the 79 pence donation, Peter Moss. Leicester 2, Chelsea 2. That means we'll go to extra time. Do I think Billy Gilmour starts against City? I don't think he's going to start against City. I think it'll be a tough one to have him start that game. Ruben was a disappointment. He wasn't at his best. Wasn't at his best, but I think that you've got to give him some time. Chelsea Legends ranked video. Yeah, I could do a tier list of Chelsea Legends. The tier list video is so much fun to do. It's like a different element to the channel as well. Yes, Mr. Kramangelov, you are already in the Discord server. It's cool because I always remember the names of the people in the Discord. It's good. Nice place. Yeah, the villa we've got here in Bali is sick. We've got a very, very good deal on it for 6 months. Very good deal. The lineup for City. I'm going to do that in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Should we sell Jorginho, says Jawad Afsfi. It's a tough one. We might sell Jorginho, but again, I think his qualities and his leadership is very important to this young Chelsea team. But you just know that if we are going to sign someone like Kai Havertz, then Chelsea will be offloading some central midfielders for sure. Am I on Twitch? No. I actually have a Twitch account that has like 50, 60,000 followers. I used to stream a lot many years ago. We just had another 2 donations come in. The first one was £5 from Peter Moss, out of the young talent coming through at Chelsea. Who do I see captaining England in the future? That's a good question. I think that if any of the young players are going to captain England, it would be Ruben. Next donation is from Steve Ziegler. How long do I think Kepa will be the number 1? I think if he has a bad end to the season, he will lose the number 1 spot. I think that Chelsea are ready to invest in another goalkeeper potentially. I don't think we're going to do it just yet, but I think Kepa's had 3 good games in a row. So we'll see. Another €5.50 donation from Evan Coughlin. 2018, we beat Leicester 2-1 FA Cup quarterfinals and went on to win it. It's made to happen so that we win it again. Maybe that is a good little omen, and it would be very nice if we were to beat Leicester. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. We love you, Chelsea. We do. Love you, Chelsea. We do. Love you, Chelsea. We do. Oh, Chelsea, we love you. Miss singing that at the end of every game. When Frank Lampard and the players are coming over to the away fans. That's what we like. Rate Lampard's first season so far out of 10. I'd actually go ahead and say 8 out of 10. I think it's been a very good season. I think realistically, so many people, when I started the George Benson Football Channel, even Chelsea fans, so many people were pessimistic at the beginning of this season, saying that we'd be lucky to even get top 6. And at the moment, it's looking very likely that we're going to finish top 4. And with the FA Cup, we're still there as well. £5 from Chelsea FC. Can you make me a mod? Love the content. You know what? Thank you for the donation. I'm going to make you a mod. We don't have that many mods, so big thank you for that one. A lot of people are saying 7 out of 10 in the chat. Just let me know. What do you guys think? If you were to rate Lampard's season out of 10, what would the number be? And you can give points, as in like 7.4 if you wanted to. Are we contesting Liverpool next season? You bet we will be. Billy Nunez, thank you for the donation. Love the channel. City game watch along. Yes, there will be a City game watch along. Don't you worry about that, my friend. That is coming. Okay, a lot of people are saying 8. Isaac Archer says 11. That's a little bit optimistic. He's done very well. Yes, I think the general consensus is that Lampard has probably exceeded opening season expectations, which is good. Rate Pulisic's debut season. I think Pulisic's been really good. I'd actually go as far as to say, and I think a lot of this is not necessarily fault of his own, I'd say 7.5 out of 10 because of injuries. Thank you very much, Young OC, for the £1.99 donation. Do I think that Werner will force out Tammy? No. I think that Frank is definitely going to be trying to work on a way to fit both of those 2 players in the team. I think we're going to see some very new formations and tactics from Frank Lampard's Chelsea next season. We just had a 500 yen, I think that is, donation from TB. Do I trust our current centre-backs? Listening from Yokohama. Thank you very much. Yeah, I think I do trust them, but I think that I trust them more if they were alongside a born leader, a natural centre-half leader, because I don't think any of them are leaders. I think that individually they're all very good players with good attributes that would be elevated by playing alongside a better player. So yeah, I think Chelsea will probably sell one of the 4 this summer, but I don't know who it will be. Is Kante leaving? No. I think Frank Lampard and Chelsea will do everything they can to keep Kante. The only way that Kante will leave is if the player decides he wants to go. Just had another 100 rupee donation from Ujan. What is the situation with Pedro? Okay, so Pedro is eligible to play for Chelsea until the 1st of July. And then it's looking as though he's not willing to sign an extension to the end of the season because he's trying to push through a move to Roma. And he's worried that signing the extension at Chelsea will mean that he won't be Roma won't be convinced that he wants the move, so he's not signing the deal, supposedly. £5 donation from Paul Ross. We are lucky to have Pulisic. I wanted him and we got him. Good possession, but not shutting up shop is only the issue. Yes. One thing we know about Chelsea is that when we play, we're going to create so many chances. We're also going to give some away. We've got to be more switched on when it comes to defending set pieces. And I think that we need to try and cut out some of the sloppy individual errors that sometimes happen, because it's quite frequent. I'm not going to lie. But yeah, it's all right. I think there's definitely room for improvement, though. Thoughts on the new kit sponsor? I actually quite like it. You know, I think a lot of people are giving it too much stick, but I think it's actually okay. Chelsea will beat Bayern Munich 4-0 in the second leg. Mr. Afiq Ayman, if that is the case, I will be absolutely delighted. I just don't think it's going to happen. I don't think Chelsea are going to manage to do it. Like, I think we'll win the game. I think we will win like 3-1 or something, but it wouldn't be enough. Guys, I'm just going to tweet out the stream over on GBFC, discussing all things Chelsea, news, transfer, headlines, rumours, etc. Come get involved. Bam. And then I'll add the image. 2 seconds, guys. 2 seconds. Bam. Bam. Easy. Just tweeted it out. Okay. Where are we? Have I missed anything? Oh, I have missed something. I've just missed 2 donations. First one's a £10 donation. That's a big one from Ivan Shentov. Thoughts on the Pasalic signing? Well, he's been sold, Mario Pasalic. It's not a player that's been bought in. But again, I think it's just surplus to requirements. It's had another donation from Minella. Here you go. We've got Ziyech, Hakim Ziyech. I just don't think you understand. He's Frank Lampard's man. He's better than Zidane. We've got Hakim Ziyech. Yeah, I mean, it kind of works. I don't know. It's okay. It's okay. I think there's definitely better we could get, though. I think we should come up with something brand new. Do you know what I mean? Like, for sure, we could come up with something brand new. Guys, if you're an absolute hero, go and give me a little retweet on the tweet we've just posted for the stream. Been going for over an hour and a half, ladies and gentlemen. What up, Benson? What's going on, guys? Tomori at the back, Tammy in attack. Chelsea's going to win the Champions League. We got Super Frankie Lampard. Do you know what? That was so much fun in Valencia. It was me, Joe Weller, Louis Beneventi, and Lawrence. We were a little bit drunk, and Keyring's gang as well, of course. Just had another Norwegian crown donation. Rank the signings. Ziyech, Werner, Havertz. That's a tough one. That is a very, very tough one. If we were to get Havertz, that would be 3 of the most ridiculous attacking signings you could have possibly made. Ben Rama as a Pedro replacement. Be a good player. Okay, Anthony says, Benson, is Havertz close to Chelsea transfers? The media claims Chelsea are the front runners. Chelsea are at the front of the running at the moment. Chelsea are the favourites for Havertz right now. We just got to make the right bid. I said this in a video earlier, a few days ago. I said that if Chelsea have supposedly made a bid of around 55 million for Havertz, we know that that is way off the valuation that Bayer Leverkusen have. And if we keep putting in bids that are just not quite there, the player might be thinking, well, do they really want me? And when the first bid comes in from, let's say, Real Madrid, they're not going to offer what Chelsea have already been rejected for. So Chelsea have got to be careful. Another donation from Paul Ross. Big thank you, mate. We have so many funny songs that a lot of clubs don't have, but most of them are swearing. Yeah, it's a tough one with Chelsea. We do have a lot of songs with swear words. What do I think of Willian's time at Chelsea? Willian's been a good player for Chelsea. I think it's a case of he's probably never been as mind-blowingly good as we'd have wanted him to be. He's kind of been overshadowed by the brilliance of Eden Hazard, but he's been good. Willian's had a good Chelsea career. Damn. What are my thoughts on Kostas Manolas? I love the piece of commentary that was there when he scored that goal against Barcelona. I am Sky Dancer. Thank you for the 50 crown donation. Tack så mycket. We started the season with or without Hazard, inexperienced manager, injured players, lots of kids. Do I need to say more? 8 out of 10 if we finish 4th. Yes, I agree with you, sir. Very much so. We're going to beat City. There's a few people saying that, I think we will. I like to think we will. Yeah. Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, Nana, what's my name? Oh, there's just been a couple of people joining the Patreon. I've just got an email. Cheers, guys. How's it, guys? Damn. Would I rather sign a left back than Havertz? It's tough because when it comes to signing players, it's always very exciting to think about signing attackers because you think about goals, right? But obviously a left back is a position that we need. So I don't know. Like, it's tough. It's a tough question to answer, really. Oh, yeah. What is this stream about? Well, Musa Ahmed, we are talking all things Chelsea. This is just my way of trying to answer as many of you guys' queries and questions about Chelsea and everything that's going on at the moment as possible. Because obviously, like, I can't make videos that are over an hour long every day with proper editing. That would take me forever. I wouldn't have a life. So it's nice to just do a little stream every once in a while just to connect with you guys a little bit, Is Sancho staying at Dortmund now? I'm not sure. I think he's still going to want to go. Dortmund obviously want to keep him, but I still think he'll go. Tyrone Mings' dad is a Chelsea scout. I do not know if that's true. We just had another donation from Robotic Hawk. Is career mode coming back? Potentially in FIFA 21. Thank you very much for the donation, though. Do I think Mason Mount will have a big role next season? Yes. I think that Chelsea will. Mason Mount, the way that he played in that game yesterday just goes to show the versatility. When he's not playing in a position that is so far up the field, if you look at the actual map of where the Chelsea players spent the most time, even though that Mason Mount was starting in the midfield 3, with 3 players supposedly further ahead of him, because Mason Mount does so much running on and off the ball, he was actually further ahead than most of the attacking players most of the time. So Mason Mount is key for Chelsea with that press. He's got a lot of ability. We saw yesterday that if he can keep taking those shots from outside the box, he's going to score more goals. I'd rather we didn't swear in the chat. There's no point. I don't really feel the need to swear. Try and keep my channel family friendly so that everybody can watch. I've just seen another funny Hakim Ziyech chant. What do I think about Jesus Corona? This one has been going around a couple of weeks ago. I don't think Jesus Corona is the winger that Chelsea need. I don't think he's good enough, personally. Okay, bye bye Bakayoko. What a waste of money. Yeah, Bakayoko's been is a tough one because like he had so much promise, and he's just not good enough. He's just not good enough. And I honestly don't think that Frank sees any future for Bakayoko at Chelsea. So if Chelsea can get between like 25 and 35 million for Bakayoko, it would be incredible. Like there is possibility that Chelsea can get 30 million for Bakayoko. I've just seen someone say that he's underrated. I think you might have been smoking something, bro. He's definitely not underrated for sure. Thank you very much. We Need Music for the compliment on the channel. Yeah, I actually think the channel is as good now as it's ever been. If not, like any of my YouTube channels, I've never had as much fun as I'm having now. You've sent the Ampadu chant to my Instagram DM. Let me go through and have a look. As you did give me a nice donation earlier, Mr. Max. I'll take a look for you now. Let's see. Okay, so Max Aldridge. I found it already. So this is a message from Max Aldridge who sent in the donation on Instagram. It's to the Agadoo chant. Ampadu, do, he passes to me and you. Ampadu, do, he stops your attackers too. To the left, to the right, he's bloody dynamite. And when we win the league, we'll sing this song all night. I think I got a little bit off tune towards the end of that there, but that's actually quite good, Max. I'm not going to lie. I actually really like that one. That is quite funny. Should Chelsea go for Bellingham? He's a good player, but I don't think he's needed. Again, it's another one of those, really. Yeah. How do I see Christensen as the best defender? I've not said that Christensen's the best defender. I've just said that he was the best before the coronavirus. He was in the best form. What do we think about that song that we just sang, guys, from Max Aldridge? I thought it was pretty good, not going to lie. All right, guys, we have got, it's nearly 11 o'clock here. So I think I'm going to try and wrap this stream up now. I just want to say a massive thank you to everybody who's been in this stream. We've been going for like an hour and a half in total. The first one just cut off. But yeah, we've had a lot of donations as well. So a huge thank you to everyone who's donated. If you do want to support the channel, then hit the like button on this stream. It just really helps everything out. Yeah, and subscribe to the George Benson Football Channel if you haven't already. And if you also want to join my Discord server, there is a link in the description. It only costs $1 per month. And I'm going to be trying to do a series where I just take content that you guys have given ideas for on the Discord server every single week. So yeah, huge thank you to everybody for tuning in. It has been real. I've enjoyed having a little catch up with you all on camera. There has been another donation from Ben Robron that I missed. But yeah, it's time for me to go to bed. So yeah, I don't know, like I don't really want to leave because I'm enjoying this, but you know, it's been good. It's been very, very good. So yeah, I will see you guys soon. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, hit the like button. Peace.